In Course Corrections, Evaluating the Course, Understanding an Author's Message Through Book Clubs. This is by Aaron Odwyer for the American College of Education, course DL5803, Dr. Carrie Kennedy, on May 9th, 20. Scenario. At week 3 of the course book club, a review of student collaboration, participation, and formative assessment scores reveal that 2 students are struggling to engage in the activities and meet the course objectives. In this course, students are required to record videos of themselves discussing a talking point from the novel they are studying. Students are also required to comment on each other's videos through recordings or written comments. Some of the formative assessments include collaboration activities, quizzes, journal entries, and graphic organizers. Both Student A and Student B are not meeting the requirements for the videos because they are not addressing the questions thoroughly. Their replies are quick with limited details, and their production of speech is monotone, which diminishes their presentation. Understanding the course and the learners. In this course, students are reading self-selected novels with a small group of their peers. They are discussing the novel online with special focus on developing their viewpoints, use of evidence, connections, and speaking skills. Students are using the software tool called Flipgrid to record themselves through video. Flipgrid allows for interaction and collaborative discussion, which helps improve social presence. Furthermore, it is hoped that the online platform helps students to create the social connections they prefer based on a pre-course survey. Background information. The students are secondary students at an international school. They represent 5 nationalities. The online class is asynchronous and synchronous, and there are 18 students in the class. The target audience is grade 7 English language learners. All students are international students at a private school in Vietnam, and through a student survey, it was determined that most students enjoy learning when it is social and when they are able to make choices about the materials. Analyzing the data. The data suggests that Student A and Student B are not meeting many of the course objectives. Both students have not expressed a specific viewpoint, nor have they employed any of the discussion techniques taught in the class. After reviewing Chickering and Gamson's 7 principles, a few were selected in an effort to make course corrections and support Student A and Student B. It was noted that the principles number 1, 5, and 7 would likely be the best approach to course correct. In this case, Principle 1 encourages communication between students and their instructor. Currently, Student A and Student B have not reached out for support from their instructor. The instructor has given a general invitation to all students to email her for additional help. In order to promote better communication, it is recommended that the instructor message Student A and Student B directly to set up one-on-one conferences to discuss progress and challenges. During the conference, the instructor should discuss Chickering and Gamson's 5th principle that emphasizes time management. The instructor might accommodate the learners by reviewing the course's calendar and providing them with individualized benchmark assignments as a means of making larger projects more manageable. Finally, it is noted from the target audience that most students are learning English as an additional language, and that most, but not all, students have a preference for social learning. Chickering and Gamson's 7th principle can be applied in this case as it addresses diversity in learning. It is possible to investigate the learning preference of Student A and Student B. Based on the findings of Herbert, he noted that our culture can impact our perception of what it means to argue. Because this course is specifically asking students to argue and defend a point of view during a discussion, it may counter what is polite in their culture. Herbert explains, in some African and Asian cultures such as Japan, Vietnam, Ghana, and India, partners who approach disagreement in a confrontation manner will cut the group harmony and cause great harm to their long-term relationships. When working with Asian cultures, open confrontation should be avoided. The roots and history of this can be traced back to the Confucian concept of face. For an individual or a group to maintain social harmony, under no circumstance can anyone lose face. both student A and student B are Vietnamese, it is very possible that they value social harmony over the debate. In an effort to respect diverse ways of learning, the instructor might allow for students to demonstrate their mastery of the objectives in a less confrontational way. Perhaps the instructor might consider allowing student A and student B to present their viewpoints in a one-on-one survey or one-on-one interview with the instructor. Or the students could be provided with a small group of peers that they may feel more comfortable with. Ethical considerations. There are plenty of ethical considerations and implications to examine when conducting an online course for secondary students. Upengako provides an outline of some of the issues in his 2017 work. Most notably for the book club course, the concerns lie with the data access and data ownership. In terms of data access and ownership, Flipgrid claims to subscribe to the Student Privacy Pledge that offers protection against data sharing and collection. The digital tool also provides instructors to use safety features such as private permission, educator moderation, and an automatic review of inappropriate language before content is posted.